The fridge is on the fritz, so we were trying to what's the word for this? Trying to troubleshoot a bunch of different solutions. Um, Unplugged it the other day, unplugged it again today, and vacuum cleaned the back area. It was chock full of dust, among other things. Um, and then we were like, let's wallpaper this wall. Okay. I completely was gonna do the big shoveling out, and I'm gonna try and at least mark where I'm gonna do it. But it's like 7:30, and I probably should water today. I could do it tomorrow. But the corn is not looking the best. Yeah, I'm gonna take you around and see what's looking like what. So, like I said previously, there's a tire that I'm just gonna keep putting weeds into. I didn't gather a lot of the weeds today, so a lot of the native primrose that I leave for the bees. All the bees are not yet super yet out. So rose is looking great. I did cut a piece of deadness. I want to water her again, and I thought that the grandiflora was gonna be like the these are like a hard water spots to me. I cut it right here, and I think this is where I had cut previously with my hand. Obviously it'll be pruning. It'll be pruned better this coming winter. Whatever. But you know, I'm happy. I'm really happy with her still. But I thought the grandifloras were gonna be kind of like the drift roses, where it's like, I guess they're even the. I don't know if it's a hybrid. I don't know what it is. The Earth Angel. It kind of just does it at the tips, not like all over the place like the drift roses do. That's okay. I guess I want more. I guess I've decided I want more carnations. Yeah, we've got thickets of grass, and some of these are. I feel like the ones that are thicker are where things were transplanted. That's supposed to where things have been. Over here I have another pile of stuff I'm just waiting to compost into the ground. But, you know, as in compost piles, things grow all over the place. Different things. So I think this is... Yeah, this is dill. Ooh, she's big. And I will be removing her because I don't trust the animal life here. Okay, and then we will be putting her in the front bed. Oh, girl, not you break. You know what? We move on and we judge. But there's a lot of other things that, anyway, it's not like me taking things out is going to help because it's just going to be soil that's going to contract. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to try and keep my face like this because I always come out here forgetting that my face is dry. Oh well, I'm gonna take a shower anyway and lotion up, you know, because I am dirty and dusty from things inside. Anyway, I saw something online or on Instagram real quick that said that that dill near brassicas is great. So we're gonna put it by the Joy Joy. I did transplant 9 of them, and only 3 of them came up. That's super fine with me. I don't think these are broccoli seedlings. That might be. There's still some nut sedge all over the place, but I guess we can outcompete. Let's try right here. Yeah. I don't know why this is like half. Okay, because we had to dig deep to get to the moisture levels. Here's hoping you take, because the other ones didn't really. And all the things I've seeded have not really done much. I think that is nasturtium in the corner. Yeah, she's super tiny though. I did put 2 potatoes in here, 1 here and 1 here. The one over here was super rotting, so I'm like, I don't know. And there's a ginger in there. We'll see if she takes. I don't think it's supposed to rain for like maybe like 4 or 5 days, if anything. And we're going back up to the 80 temperatures, so I do need to clean over here. But will that be today? Probably not. I'm kind of already tired, and I don't think I'm gonna be doing the palette, not the palette thing, the that over there. I don't know. Here is the other corn. We've got 4. They're all in this box and the other one. They're all kind of like, I don't know what that is. Like, you can not come up, thanks. They're all kind of yellowish. Oh well. Oh well, like what am I gonna do? I did get permission to use this, so I will be taking this apart and be using it to cover the walkway. I don't know if I'll have enough, but I guess we'll be seeing, so. Alright, so then over here, this really is more like a shed than an office. I don't know if it ever functions as an office, but I did see some allium. We've got a couple that came up. That's great. This was like a shallot or something that wasn't in the fridge. I just put it in here. Because I do like allium flowers. I think they're great. So, I do think alliums all over the place. Alright, so I'm always looking at the avocados. Because it's like, girl, the hopes and dreams that I had for you. But I'm pretty sure this is all new leaves. I'm pretty much every one I'm at the tip, apical leaves. So, you know, great, love her. This fig, you know, had a little bit of issue in transplant, but she's bouncing back now. She's bouncing back. Fantastic. Same with the other fig, actually. And this banana tree, both the bananas are doing better with a little bit of shade covering, so that'll probably continue on, if not intensify. Here is, okay, all right. Here is the other fig. We've got so far just the one. I don't think this is it. Well, I'm not gonna do that. That might be like a, I don't know what that might be. That might be something. So, yeah. Ooh, here's the corn. Here is the Montauk Daisy doing wonderfully, beautifully. Yeah. Okay, you need some water. Everything needs some water. I did print up the inside of the rosemary, and I did stick one. Where is she? Over here. I'm gonna go get a steak and bring it over here so I know that she's over here. I came over here for something. I don't remember what it was. Don't remember. All right, so I really do enjoy this, actually. The little, I don't even know what you want to call that, because it's kind of a river, but it's also not. And I might be redoing the line of that bed and bringing this out a little bit here and straightening this out is my idea. But we've got, I'm not sure why this is, okay. We've got a bunch of marigolds. The ones in the shade are a bit farther along. And that's fine because I, let them seed crazy. I need them to cover things immediately. Still got 3 big chunks of yarrow. Fantastic. I had more. I think one of these is an offshoot from a previous one. That's my Shasta Daisy, which is a surprise to me. I'm pretty sure that's my Shasta Daisy, so again, surprise to me. Again, I did put that daylily in there. I don't know if it'll take. We've got a lot of growth over here. We've got a whole lot of growth over here, and I love that for me and us. And I did cut some pieces that look dead, like this and this. I can probably come back and cut. I'm gonna let her, do more, flesh out a bit more. Let's look at this avocado. I mean, especially that one, it feels pretty like fluid, not like stiff, like I'm dying. So I don't know if it's just a portion of it that's alive or the whole thing's alive, but we're gonna leave her. I guess she takes a while to flush back out with leaves. Hydrangea, looking great. I had cut that one stump here, and that could get a bit weeded around, but I'm not gonna do that. The rose, I did come and cut off the leaves. I don't know if it'll take, I'm taking plants where I can get them when I want them. Oh wow, these look super what a lovely pink. We've got a lot of flowers about to be bursting forth. I probably could come and weed, but I think it's probably just gonna shade them out by itself. Let's get those thick, clumpy ones. There's a lot of nutsedge all over the place. Okay. And we had rain yesterday. It was like a slow, consistent rain. So Okay, same over here. Not sure why the middle looks a mess, but look at that fourthness of flowers. This one, she's looking like her best that she's ever looked, so that's something. Is it fertilizer that I've given? I don't know. The gladiolus are also looking super great, so I look forward to seeing the spears go through the rose leaves. But I wonder what's the increase in heat is going to do. And so there's a lot of weedage to happen. I might come and do that real quick. I don't know that I have time though, really. I think I might just water. But everything's coming along real nice. What fantastic leaves. And then again, this is the only thing that's coming up off of this beauty berry. Don't know what's going on over here. Okay, that looks like it's not going to break, so we're going to leave that alone. And I want to leave the Triodanus. I don't mind the Triodanus, but like these clunky grasses, I don't like. Get away. So my fingers still smell like pickles, aka dill. Fantastic. When I do dig things up, I'll send my mother, I'm like, I'm going to put it in here. And she's like, no, put flowers in there, but I don't see why I can't do both. So, this needs to come further. I'm not really sure where I put this like this, but okay. Oh, there's some grass we want to kill. Yeah. I need more of these papers. Okay. All right, so these were lining that, and I moved them over here, but now they put them over here because I did line out how much farther out I want the bed to go. So we have this big chunk here that's full of weeds, and now I have to find plants. Oh no. Although I was thinking about putting like either in ground or in a pot and then just keeping it here. I would like a grapefruit tree. Me and my dreams. I make space for my dreams is one thing. This half moon didn't have enough, so it was like 2 seasons ago, so it was kind of always open. But now I've put some bricks, and now it's like closed. I do want to redo this because everything's uneven, and nothing I've put here has really ever taken. Unfortunately. So that's that. Yeah, it's looking. Yeah, I like the shape of this more than whatever shape was there, and this feels more full. The back is probably going to be pushed out a little bit more, so we'll have more space for things around here. But there's a lot of grass that's trying to come up through this. It's supposed to a curve. It's probably going to be a bit more straight here. Still a slight curve, but not as big a curve. And yeah, I need more pavers. What's new? But as I take up more concrete, which I started to push some, and it's just like the cardboard was holding down grass weeds, and the grass weeds are just waiting in the lurch. So I'll be taking the grass and I'll be putting it elsewhere. Blah 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 blah. And I did make this line. It's really rough because I think like I would like to have this maybe more like this, straight like this. So, but then push the whole thing over. Yeah. Anyway, it's a rough draft, but I'll be pushing I'll be digging it from one line on one side and the other line on the other side. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm not gonna rush to water everything. I might water the corn and that be it. But it doesn't feel like I was trying to mess with this. I don't know. I'm gonna be digging it to the other line here, and then we'll figure it out. And I can't wait to paint it and whatnot. I don't know what color I'm gonna paint it. Do I do some random mural? Do I paint it some neutral color, some earth color? I don't know. I don't know yet.